Dragonsource, sexiest man alive, alien slayer, demon slayer, superhero, and we're live on New Earth. Let's go. Will this be my last video? I don't know. Kind of thought my last video would be my last video, but something else that needs to be said here. This is freestyled, but I have a few bullet points I want to hit. The main thing that bothers me about this society is the lack of care for the truth. It doesn't seem that truth is valued in this society at all. Like, why is truth such a rare thing? Why is, oh, you're so real, you keep it 100, brother, you're so authentic. Why is that, like, special? That should be the default, you know? You know? Like, why do we try so hard to be what we're not? Okay? All these actors on commercials that are just playing all day, every day on the TV. Why are they trying so hard to pretend to like a product? Why are you trying so hard to be this way to your boss, to your coworkers, to your family, to your friends? Like, why do we expend so much energy pretending to be what we are not? You know? Why do we pretend like things in this reality matter so much? Oh, my crypto went up 10x today. I'm so happy. Oh, it went down 10x. I'm so sad. Oh. Since when did numbers on a computer define our lives? Well, I can't be with you if you don't have that amount of money, because then you won't be able to have that kind of house. You won't be able to provide that kind of lifestyle for the prospective kids I might want to have with you. Can't be with you. Nope. Nope. Oh, you don't have this degree, this education. I can't hire you. You can't work here and be under my boxes and terms and conditions. And even on the drug commercials. Hey, pop this drug, Mr. Mr. Fentanyl Warlock. That made me laugh. Pop this drug. I promise it'll make all your problems go away, and you'll be happy, and you'll be out there hiking with beautiful butterflies and playing tennis at 112 years old. And then after that, it's just like, following terms and conditions may apply. You may get ulcers. You may die. There may be bleeding, suicidal thoughts, depression, AIDS. He says like 200 side effects in 30 seconds, while the 112-year-old is just out there like, probably on meth, but cocaine or something. Terms and conditions, your ass. It's just like everything in this world is terms and conditions. What happened to unconditional love? What happened to unconditional love? What happened to unconditional love? What happened? What happened to loyalty? What happened to, ladies, what happened to believing in your man? What happened to loyalty? What happened to, oh, I know he's down on his luck right now, but I believe in him. He's trying his best. I know he's going to make it happen. I'm going to stick it out with him through these rough times. What happened to that? What happened to people having faith in anything, in the country, in themselves, in their family, and their brothers and sisters? Like, Does anyone even believe that we have a positive future anymore, or is it just nihilism and delusional force optimism? Nihilism and delusional, naive, or forced optimism. Like, that's mostly what I'm seeing. You know? What happened to integrity? What happened to being able to, like, trust our neighbor and counting on people for things in community? What happened to community? What happened to people coming together to make a change? And now it's just ranting on the internet and, you know, the occasional college campus picket fence strike, you know, pretty much accomplishes nothing. What happened? What happened to the world? What happened? Maybe you guys are optimistic about it. I overall observe the world getting worse the longer time has gone on in my life. That's just my observation. You know, we could go into all the reasons why, the shrinking middle class and failing economic systems, you know, also known as the wealth gap increasing, you know, corporatization, monitoring everything, spying, the increase of the tattletailer, you know, like people that report you at your job and report you to the government and, you know, report you to security and ask you to leave when you're just being yourself. Like those kind of people are the same kind of people that would tattletale on you in kindergarten and go get you in trouble and have you reported to the principal's office. It's like, it's the same mentality that started there growing up. It's like, we're just giving all of our power away to Big Brother. We don't even have the courage to even, like, you know, I shouldn't even say we. You motherfuckers. I'm not like that. I was speaking in general of what I'm witnessing in society and saying we as me part of it. But you know what? Fuck we. It's not we. It's you. You. General average man is who I'm speaking to. Average clone in this society. That's right. Clone. C-L-O-N-E. Clone. Okay? You heard me. Clones. Star Wars. The Clone Wars. Oh, guess what? It's Dragon Skywalker using the Force to manifest his heart's desire. Sexiest man alive. Alien Slayer, Demon Slayer, girl. Superhero. Ah. Okay. Hey. Don't be offended today. How I part the seas. Bitch, get out of my way. Okay. It's not we, it's you motherfuckers. Okay? Me, my entire life, I've stood for the opposite of all the problems I'm just explaining. My entire life, all I did was go to the source. And then you motherfuckers don't want to believe me. You want to put me in my place wherever you think that is. You know, I'm talking to the collective, not necessarily you, the loyal viewer. All right? Talking to the collective here. But, overall, I see an increase in the rise of tyranny and a weakening of the spirit of man. Overall, that's what I witnessed in the course of my life. And there's really nothing I can do to save the world. There's nothing, I can't save the world. Is it even, should I try? It's a better question. Okay, fine, you can't save the world, but you know, you could do that little good deed and that good deed, and maybe you could save this one person, maybe 1,000, you know, like, do I actually owe it to you guys to save you? You don't even do shit with the information I give you anyway. You just sit there like, yeah, I'm inspired by Dragon. And then you go on in your regular wage slave lives. Forget what I said. Don't apply anything I said. Don't do what I tell you to do. You don't go to creationlightship.com. You don't get your healings Probably don't even tell that many people about my channel. I'm just an entertainer. I might as well just go full entertainment. You guys aren't paying me. YouTube's not allowing this channel to pop off, so to get paid that way. So it's like, and I don't know you shit anyway. Like, I already told you exactly what you had to do to save your spirit, and no one fucking believes me. So it's like, what's really the point? What's the point? Like, at this point, you guys have sealed your fate. Eternal damnation. Oh, I'm not eternally damned. The Source wouldn't allow it to work that way, okay? The Source loves and cares for and nourishes all of its creations. No one could ever be eternally damned. Yes and no. Yes and no. I'm about to fuck your mind up right now harder than I've ever gone before. Just watch this. Yes, you can be eternally damned. Why not? Christians believe in eternal hell, right? Christians believe that. There's hell in all kinds of religions. Why isn't it possible to be eternally damned? It is. And that's where almost the entire lot of humanity is going. Not necessarily the babies and the kitties and the puppies and the horses and all that. The humans. Okay? Eternal damnation. Why would the Source allow that, Dragon? The Source is unconditional love. It couldn't allow its creations to be infinitely tortured, just bleeding their energy out until there's nothing left of them and they just dissolve back into cosmic dust. How could that happen, Dragon? I'll tell you. Because the Source does not actually give a fuck. That's right. I said it. The Source does not actually give a fuck at all. Zero. By definition, it is complete neutrality. It doesn't love and try to attach to things. It doesn't hate and try to detach from things. It's just fucking perfect neutrality. Perfect. Perfect neutrality. There's no judgment. It has to be perfect neutrality or it'd be in judgment duality energies. Okay, and in perfect neutrality, you could call it unconditional love, but a better description is peace. Okay, it's just peace. And the Source, being unconditional love, peace, free will, no control, no mind control, nothing pre-scripted. It's totally right now. There's no timelines. There's no holding on to the past or scripting the future. So, in Source energy. So people who say, oh, we had to go out from Source and go experience all these cosmic adventures so that we could come back to the Source with a more fuller perspective and learn all these lessons so the Source could learn more about itself. Why would the Source have to learn more about itself when it's the fucking Source, the definition of perfection? It's perfect. It doesn't have to learn anymore. There's no more holes to fill. There's no void. It's perfection. Why would it have to learn anything? You think you're here to learn lessons? You think you're here to learn lessons, do you? Yeah, my guides, my helpers, they told me. Okay? Yeah, I had to go, lose my job and be homeless and dumb, deaf, blind, and crippled with Alzheimer's at 17 years old because I was my karma. Like, I used to make fun of people like that in a past life, and I didn't understand, and I wasn't compassionate enough. So now I have to have freaking homeless, AIDS, rabies, mutation, hopping around on one leg, okay, and blind because, I used to think that was funny to make jokes like that. How dare I? Thank you, universe, for enlightening me. Thank you. I'm so humbled. Oh, yes, I'm clearing my karma. I can feel it right now. If I just suffer a little more. my karma will be lifted and I'll have peace finally. Which is basically the Christian belief system. Ooh, you motherfuckers worship suffering. You worship suffering. You can't get enough suffering. Yes, let's put Jesus on a cross and reenact that every Sunday and every Easter and paint all the blood on him and crown of thorns. Let's really get detailed with that art. Let's just depict how much suffering is in his face. You know, we're going to go the hardest, all right? Our church is going to have the most possible suffering in the face of Jesus. He's not going to have 2 tears. He's going to have 3, all right? He's going to be like triple crippin'. He's going to have the 3 teardrops just right there, all right? All right, the J walk, the Jesus walk. All right, right up to the cross, throwing stones at him. Just maybe if we just depict the suffering of the Savior enough and just drink enough of his blood every Sunday. We're just going to keep on doing that. All right, and maybe eventually I will have peace and not be eternally damned. Well, how has that worked out for you and your ancestors? Maybe you are the ancestors. Look where you are now. Still doing the same dumb shit. What excuse do you have? What excuse do you have? I don't like this. He's being offensive. All right, well, here's my dick. Go ahead and suck. Because that's what you're doing in your life anyway. I might as well get some pleasure from it if you're going to be sucking so hard. You know? Anyway. See the contempt I have for Christians. You know, I don't have to let it bother me. It's just like I was raised Christian, and they just really tried to sacrifice my spirit to whatever alien god they were worshiping. And so now I kind of have it on my heart to destroy your entire religion. Just destroy it. But why do you think I named myself Dragon? I'm literally the archetype of war. I spit fire. In my verses, and what I say, fire transmutes energy and destroys the old energy. Okay? I'm a visionary. Fire, 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 fire. Okay? Why do you think I'm in all red? Lucifer. The dragon, the serpent. See? It's all making sense now, isn't it? With Michael, Archangel Michael. The homie in a few videos back in the car with me. It's all, you see, all the dots are connecting now. It's all coming full circle now, isn't it? So, to double back, why would the source allow 99% of humans to be eternally damned? I thought the source is supposed to be unconditionally loving. No, the source is unconditional neutrality, therefore it doesn't attach to anything or give a fuck about anything. It just wants to expand. It's just infinite expansion. Another creation, another shape and form, another way to enjoy myself, another creation, another way to enjoy life, more artwork. It just multiplies. It's just like God is just an artist, truly. And it didn't create darkness. The source did not create darkness. That's the universe B. It's another alien universe that tried to invade this one, and that's the origin point of all the darkness we're seeing. The snake in the garden, humanity bit the forbidden fruit, mind, energy, duality, and we devolved into where we see today, to the point where I can't get through to any of you dense mind-controlled motherfuckers. So I'm just entertaining you. You're not going to even do what I'm telling you to do to save yourself because you're under too much mind control. And why was I able to break out of it but not you? Could it be that I just suffered more than all of you in a certain kind of way? And thus I was the most motivated. No, it's one aspect of it. Oh, how dare you, dragon? You can't say you suffered more than me. I'm the biggest victim here. You don't know what the fuck I've been through. Now, you don't know how ancient my spirit is. You don't know how many times I've dealt with this bullshit from humans. Anyway, you know what? I'm getting right to the point. I'm not going to get sidetracked. I'm not going to go on any tangents. Here's how this shit works. Right here. Okay? Why would the source allow you to be eternally damned? It's an artist. Okay? Doesn't attach to anything. Okay, imagine the source is like a lizard. It can lose its tail and grow another one. Or like a salamander. It could lose its arm and grow another one. I think they can do that. I don't know. Or a starfish. It could branch out over here, lose that arm, and grow another one. It's just, why be attached to a piece of energy yourself that you tossed out when you could just instantly regrow another piece? Not even just regrow, but grow a whole new piece that's even better than the last one. That's like even more sublime. You know? Like, think about it. Think about it. The source is an infinite generator of energy, an infinite wellspring. There's no lack in that reality. There's no such thing as I can't in that reality. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Okay, here's an idea. Here's an idea for an idea, aka a frequency, aka a spirit. Your ass. At your core. All right? Not your ego and your human vessel, your spirit. Source energy. Okay? The idea of you, your spirit, who you are at the deepest possible level. That's what I'm talking about right now. Okay? You in your angelic form. That's what I'm talking about right now. Your original divine angelic form from the creation light ship. That's who I'm talking to right now. This is what happened to you. Somewhere in your cosmic journey and bliss, you decided to go to Earth for whatever reason. I don't know why. And then you didn't know exactly what was going on here. Or maybe you came here and then the Earth got invaded while you were here. And then they set up the reincarnation loop and enslaved everyone. And, humanity got tempted with the idea of duality. Or maybe you just wanted a challenge. Maybe you knew how fucked up it was and you just wanted a challenge. I don't know. And you got tempted with the idea of duality, right? Oh, you could have all these emotions and ups and downs. And wouldn't that be fun to not be in neutrality and peace? Maybe it was fun for a minute, just being out of balance, fucking mad bitches, Like, maybe that was fun, partying like a rock star. All right. But then that leads to hell, of course. So, as where all the rock stars end up. So, just look at them when they're 70. That's the fruits of their lifestyle. Okay. So, you got stuck here, basically. Missing ascension after ascension after ascension. Ascension is basically what I perceive to be a half-assed attempt by the source to save its creations. It's the source, unconditional love. It has to give you all a chance, okay? Doesn't mean that it's gonna, it's the source, it's infinite. Why the fuck couldn't it send down 1,000 Ron Amatrons and go to every corner of the earth speaking every possible language? Like, what about all the kids in Africa that didn't even have access to a computer? They're just fucked, apparently, So, obviously, the source is not too attached to its creations, but it still felt the need to do something to give them a chance. So that kind of tells you, like, what's the true nature of reality of the source right there, just by how the creation light ship chose to go about preparing humanity for ascension. And just goes to show how people keep on missing ascensions. It's not, they're the source. How do you not have the manpower to go and save everyone? To go get everyone's spirit barcode off them free of charge. Like, because the source would rather invest more of its energy in creating newness, new possibilities. There's another universe, there's another possibility, there's another one, rather than trying to conserve all of its old, I don't want to say outdated, because technically we're an infinite, eternal being, but it's not concerned as much with trying to salvage all of itself, because it could just regenerate itself and expand infinitely. Another creation, another creation, another creation, another creation. Which is why they only made a half-assed attempt at saving humanity, which is why most of humanity misses every ascension cycle. Now, apparently this is the last ascension cycle, according to Ron Amatron, which means that after this, you motherfuckers will have zero link to the source beyond your own spirit eternally. In a reality that is basically a closed system cut off from the source, in a state of chaos, because it doesn't perfectly know its own starting conditions, so it's in a state of entropy eternally, so it can only slowly frazzle out there in the cosmic dust, because there's no incoming source energy to input more energy to save the system and reboot it and rejuvenate and regenerate it and reset it. So the entire thing can only frazzle out into cosmic dust from there. After eons of war and suffering, fight for life force energy, kings getting dethroned, beheaded, and humans just fighting for control over resources, space, and it's like I see this reality getting infinitely worse until there's nothing left. That's what I see happening. Wow, Dragon, that's like some seriously dark shit. I don't like that. All right, well, all you got to do to prevent that timeline for yourself, spend $100 to get your spirit barcode off you at creationlightship.com. Well, I don't believe that, Dragon. I don't believe that that's what's happening. Well, do you believe any of these metaphysical new age fucktards on the internet that are just telling you, just pray to these fucking aliens and do this meditation and do this Reiki practice? Is that working for you? Are you guys all abundant millionaires and perfect health? Is any of their shit working? Or are they the only ones manifesting from what they're saying? Viewers, worshippers, dick riders. Think. Which brings me back full circle. Lies. 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 This is the part that I don't understand. This is what bothers me more than anything else. Why the fuck am I the only one that can see this shit? Why am I the only one that could recognize the source when I saw it? Like, why am I the only person I knew that went this hard to find the source? Why are you all content with the hell that you are in, even though deep down most of you hate your life? I don't hate my life. I love my life. I'm going to do my gratitude log and my gratitude journals and do my breath work and go talk with my friends and go see my therapist. Everything's going to be all right. You have existential terror beyond the depths of what you can even fathom, latent in the depths of your subconscious mind, that you're too much of a pussy to even face. How do I have the audacity to say that? Because it's in everyone. It's in all of us. Myself included. And I've just actually faced it to some extent. They call it crossing the abyss in magical occult language. Okay. Crossing the abyss. What exactly is the abyss? It's all the darkness between you and the source. The problem is, why does all these magicians that try to cross the abyss end up insane, cursed, broke, despair, health problems? Maybe they get really great results for a little bit, but it always ends badly later. Why does that happen to all of them? I could go through the names of the history of all of them that tried to do it because, I was into this shit, but I'd rather not convolute their timelines with mine. Anyway, why does that happen? Because they got lost in there. And whatever source they thought they found was the false light. They found a false light source. They didn't find the actual source. Okay? If Jesus showed up, well, it's a false light Jesus. I'm not saying he's not a powerful motherfucker that can do miraculous healings, but it's still not the original Jesus. Okay? I mean, just how many archetypes are between us and God? Source. How many gods are between us and Source? Who is us? The mind? The body? Why the fuck would there even be an abyss that we would have to cross to get back to Source, which is ourself? Because even our perception of reality has been invaded. That's a scary thought right there. Even our perception of reality itself is lost in darkness. The body and the mind has been tampered with. The mind is alien energy. Which is why you motherfuckers are incapable of seeing the source, because the mind that you're using to perceive reality with is programmed, mind-controlled, and lost in darkness with all these fears, traumas, and spiritual fragmentations. And the sad truth is that the human spirit does not even have enough power, enough juice to completely fix all these problems themselves, no matter how hard they try, no matter how much Tibetan Buddhist meditations and Reikis and channeling. It doesn't even matter what you do. You're pretty impotent to actually do anything to heal yourself on a cosmic level. Why is it that way? Because like I said, we've been tampered with, we've been engineered to be a slave race. We've been tampered with, we've been engineered to be a slave race, food for the aliens. You know, the feeding farm that we're on. Just how we rear humans and cattle. I mean, just how we do rear humans, actually. Sex trafficking, but and slave trade and all that. Just how we track and trace and control dogs and cats and chop their nuts off. Same thing the shadow government does to us. You know, they metaphorically chop our tongue off, putting a face muzzle over us, treating us like a bitch. You see? Okay, they put a leash on us. A tracking device on your ankle if you were a bad boy. Okay, they chip you with the vacky, the death shot. You know what I'm talking about? They chip you, track you, trace you. What do you think your iPhone is? It's a tracker, it's a recording device. And then they parade their pets around on TV, dressing them up in all these fancy garbs, the celebrities, right? And they just do this big puppet show, this big song and dance just to amuse themselves, the elite. Okay, what do you think the Olympics are? Rituals telling you exactly what's to come. The Olympians, the gods, the planets, the archons, the demiurge. Satan, the darkness, the abyss, every fucking concept, because they're conning you, that is between you and source energy. Perfect peace. So, be free, man. Woman, be free. But it's nothing I can even say to make you free. You know, I'm just the pointer. I'm just telling you where to go. It's on you to do it. So far, no one that I'm aware of has actually gone to the creationlightship.com website and done any healings. They've gone to the website. I know some people have gone to the website. There's no one I've known that has actually done any clearings and told me about it. on the internet or in person. Like, I'm not, if that did happen, I'm not aware of it, you know? If you did go to the creationlightship.com website and did do a clearing, drop a comment. Tell me what you think about it. You know, if you want to make fun of me like, oh, you can't heal yourself through a website and clearing, and well, we're dealing with source energy in a holographic fucking reality. Why couldn't that be possible? Black magicians use pictures of you to do witchcraft and voodoo on you. Why the fuck can't you transmit energy to someone through a picture in a holographic reality, smartass? Yeah. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't have a PhD in physics. Bitch, I know what works because I experienced it. So get the fuck out of your head and live. Oh, you're not allowed to talk to me like that. You don't have all these credentials. Have fun in the abyss, baby. That's not where I'm gonna be. And I can't save you. Try all I lie. And I can't save you. Try as I might. It's a lonely world for the dragon. It's a lonely world. It's a lonely world. I could go into the mind control that's being perpetrated on all the women in our society right now. I might. But first I want to wrap up this thought. Why the fuck would the source allow us to be eternally damned? Why did they only do a half-assed job at saving us? I mean, sure, they gave us a bridge, those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. You know, they sent their Jesus, they sent their Ron Amatron. But it's like, you know, it's a drop in the bucket, truly, among all the spirits that are here. The amount of people they saved. Like, you know, like I said, because the source doesn't actually give a fuck about you. It would rather put its time into creating, well, the source is technically out of time, but what it would rather do is create whole new realities, birth whole new spirits, whole new frequencies, whole new timelines, than put its efforts into trying to save its old ideas. Does that make sense? It's like an artist. Like, you know, I wrote that half-finished manuscript 5 years ago. I suppose I should ask my writing staff to get in here and try to salvage it, but I'd rather just write a new novel. There's a new one. There's a new one. And the half-finished manuscript, send a writer over there. They're like, man, I don't even know what you were trying to do here, bro. This thing's pretty fucked. And God's just like, all right, well, let it decay over there. Then I'm not worried about it. I'm writing this new novel. It's kind of like that. Like an artist that just keeps on infinitely creating. Is not worried about its old creations or art pieces. Your spirit. And it kind of has to be this way because that's the only way we could be free. Because if God really wanted to intervene and like force everyone, the source doesn't force. If the source wanted to force everyone to be okay, then it wouldn't be free will, would it? It would not be free will. It wouldn't be free will. It would either have to be scripted, which is not free will. It'd be a timeline. You'd have no free will in that scenario. Or they would have to go basically ham on their rescue party search mission to save everyone. But to minds that are lost in darkness, to be forcefully saved, well, they don't have a problem with forcefully saving anyone if you could technically do any clearing for someone else without telling them about it. So then why didn't they just do that for all of humanity? Why didn't they just save all of us? Like, because they'd rather put their effort into creating something new than salvaging the past. But because they operate on the premise of unconditional love, they still have to throw a ladder down for anyone who wants it. So that's kind of them meeting us halfway. They could have completely neglected us, or they could have saved everyone. They went halfway. They met us halfway. That's what they did. I guess that's reasonable. That's a reasonable approach cosmically. You know. Why am I? Why am I the sperm cell that found the egg? The sperm cell, the spirit that found the body, the new life, the eternal salvation. Why, out of millions of sperm cells around me, am I one of the only ones that got to the egg? I'm going to have a new body on new earth at ascension point or death. I'm going to have a whole new body there. Perfection, God body. Like this one, but in its perfected state. Okay? Or I could just go somewhere else, just regenerate, or not regenerate, generate a whole new body, whole new blueprint, go anywhere in the universe, because I'll be in light energy at that point. I could do anything. Back to restore to full divinity, full glory. No more limitation, no more fear, no more lack, no more I can't, no more being stuck in the past traumas. In fact, everything that happens here will be wiped from my mind. I won't even have a mind. I'll just be spirit. I'll just be heart energy. At ascension point, there's no more mind, guys. I won't even remember who I was here or what I was doing here. I won't even know any personal history, because there's no history in source energy. There's no history in the light. There's no going out there to learn this lesson or that lesson and take back that experience. It's how it works in the darkness and time-based reality. You get it? The source is always right now, which is why it's not worried about saving its ancient creations. It'll still throw the ladder out to meet us halfway, but it's on us to go there. And why aren't we going there? Well, humanity's been completely corrupted by darkness. To bring it full circle, lies, right? Humanity worships lies, the Satan. Okay, who are the false idols we parade around on TV? Celebrities. Okay, false idols. False idols. Politicians, politics. It's a lot of bloodsuckers. Like, who do you worship? Who are we giving our power to? People lie every day. It's an epidemic. It's a plague. That is the main reason our society is fucked. That's why there's so many communication problems. People don't trust each other. People live in fear, and so they lie. Lie, because they don't believe who they are is good enough. They lie to themselves. The voice in their own mind lies to them constantly. Oh, you're not good enough. Oh, you have to do this, or this worst case scenario will happen. Oh, no, you're not good enough. You have to do that. It's just, you're all neurotic, like completely fucking neurotic. Completely. And you don't shut the fuck up and just be silent, like ever. Especially women. Maybe that's not true for all humans, but at least the ones in the city, from my observation. You know? People in customer service just lie. Here's a face. Here's a mask. Just, oh, you want to talk to the boss? They're not available right now. They're in a meeting. Boss is over there just doing absolutely nothing, sipping some coffee or tea. Oh, you know what? You'd like to help us with our insurance policy, huh? Well, we actually just renewed that last month. Oh, really? The last 10 people I talked to also just renewed their policy. Just wow. Huh. Wow, I just missed the boat on literally all of you. Wow. What are the odds, Girls, instead of just saying, you know what? I'm not interested in you. What do you do? Oh, I'd love to, but maybe not that day. We can meet up later, maybe, kind of. But I'm gonna go home and really great idea, but yeah, maybe sometime. Yeah, no. What you really mean to say is no. This is what I learned about women. when you're proposing to them or proposing anything to them, proposing for you guys to spend time with each other. If the answer is anything but yes, it's a no. Maybe is no. Anything but a yes is a no. In sales and in pursuing women, anything but a yes is a no. 9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times. So, lies. Okay, bring me back full circle. You liars. All these people on YouTube, yeah, I'm just so fucking successful. Look at all the shit that I'm manifesting. Yes, yes, yes. They're writing the story of what they want to happen, what they want you to believe, not what is actually happening. This goes for people on social media, YouTube, YouTubers, anyone on social media, people on TV, like they're writing the story of what they want you to believe is happening, not what actually is happening. Okay? Lies. You guys worship liars, and so your reality is lies. Your reality isn't like you are a lie. You're not even what you think you are. And so that's why the world is fucked, because you all believe in lies. Your own consciousness is completely dodoed, bird-brained out. That's why you're heading for extinction. Okay? You're going to the abyss. You are all the failed sperm cells that are getting swallowed up and eaten by the microscopic bacteria and defense mechanisms of the cosmic vagina, cosmic womb, okay? And I'm the sperm cell that fought off all the bacteria, the single-minded, total intent to get to the fucking egg. And I did. Swish, swish, motherfucker. Sounding like Tim right there. Oh, he's funny though. He's a funny guy. I'm the source. The rest of you are not. Get off my dick. Or get in my orb, either way. You don't need to know who that is, but anyway. Why am I the sperm cell that made it? Well, this gets into free will, and is it an illusion or not? As we stated, your spirit is your core frequency, okay? Your core frequency is unchanging. That's what sets you apart from all the other spirits in the universe. It's your cosmic IP address, okay? That's you. That's what identifies you as you to the source. Your frequency, your spirit, which is unchanging. All this bullshit about changing your frequency, I'm talking about the body and the mind. You can't change the frequency of your spirit. So, where was I going? So, the frequency is the timeline of events, is the idea of you. It's the core idea of you. The core idea of me was just such that it could find the egg given the chaotic conditions in this experimental simulation we are in. My frequency just happened to be the right mix to be able to do that. The rest of you are motherfucking failures. You're done. You're not going to make it. You will not have eternal life. Unless you do what I told you to do only about 10,000 times, but that's on you. You think I would lie? Like, I don't get any profit at all from telling you to do that. The only thing I get out of it is feeling slightly less alone in this world and feeling a little fulfilled, like I actually did something. Like I actually did something that mattered. I actually save someone's spirit. I get a sort of fulfillment off that. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Like, I want you to get it. I want to not have to be alone with this knowledge because it's fucking heavy. That's why I do this. You know, or you could go watch the fucking Barbie movie and get your tits pierced and, you know, whatever weird shit you're into in this Kali Yuga. Girls that get their tits pierced 9 times out of 10 are baddies though, and they sexy. Like, even if they're not hot, they know how to work it. Like she got her tits pierced. Like, she's probably good in bed. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know. At least from my experience. All right. That brings me to my next point about woman. Woman. Girl, I want you. Take them clothes off. I'm the greatest girl. You know I'm a show off. You a star too? We'll take the whole spot. But you, girl, cut my hose off. It's Dragon R&B. Yep. Tell me when there was a point they could guard me. Tell me. All right. So, the reason it's been difficult for me to manifest a woman out here is not because I'm not worthy or not good enough, or it's not even about money at this point or any tangible thing. It's just that my frequency alone, the energy I carry in my auric field is such a fucking threat to this matrix. Whatever is possessing the hive mind that controls all the females will not allow my frequency, my sperm, my spirit to enter and quantum entangle with them, because it knows if it does allow that to happen, it's done. Yeah, you heard me right. If I were to get a significant amount of love from a woman, what would happen is particularly sex I'm talking about, my masculine spirit, okay, I don't even have to impregnate her. I'll impregnate her mind. It doesn't even have to be physically. Okay, the physical aspect would be the sperm. The mental aspect would just be the frequency, the ideas that I carry. Women are walking amplifiers, orbs, wombs, power cells, batteries. They just amplify the male energy. The male is like the magic wand, the 1. The female is the 0, okay, in binary. What does the 0 do? It's just space. It's just pure space. It just expands the frequency of the 1. You get what I'm saying? The sperm and the egg, okay? So, right, that's what women do, is they create a new baby, another representation of that man's sperm. Sperm being the skull and the spine, okay? It's real esoteric now. So, the demiurge, the architect, the devil, Satan, whatever you want to call it, whatever is mass mind controlling these women, will not allow my frequency to come into them, because not only are women power cells and batteries and orbs that amplify the frequency of the male, so my frequency will be amplified off her alone, which will help me blow up, help my channel, help my mission blow up. You know, sex magic. We've been over this. I have a video about it. You can check that out. But women are water, okay? They're the baseline of this reality. Earth is built on water, not the other way around, okay? Check out Dolo the Pilot Man for more knowledge about that. Check out Solace the Wise for more knowledge about... Wise Solace is his YouTube channel for more information about Sperm is the spirit and all that. All right, I do give credit to my sources. I believe in that. I'm just adding to it and synthesizing the information for you. So, women are water, okay? They're going to, if I get in one, that frequency is going to propagate. It's going to spread among them. I'll be like a mental virus that goes throughout the whole herd mind on an unconscious level. That's the funny part. On an unconscious level, I'm going to go through the whole water matrix. You piss in one corner of the pool, all the molecules disperse and infect the entire pool. Am I right? So it can't allow me to stick my dick in any corner of the pool because the whole thing is going to then have the odor of dragon. You see? That's the conclusion that I've come to. I'm not fighting any individual person, any individual woman, any individual police officer, any individual judge, any individual wage slave. I'm not even fighting any individual elite. I'm literally fighting the oversouls that are mass mind controlling all of the pawns. Like, that's who my war is with. I'm on an angelic level. I'm fighting the very principalities, the mental viruses that are infecting everyone. That's where my war is at. As soon as I even open my mouth, start talking about timelines and multiverses and alien mind control in the abyss and source energy, it's just unsafe, doesn't fit in the box of my belief system. So, and then I don't even get any I don't get any accolades for this. I'm not getting views for this. I'm not getting donations for this. Like, you motherfuckers could have been donating. I did get one donation from the last video I made. Someone gave me $7.77. How cute. Thank you. But honestly, I deserve 1,000 fucking times that. I deserve $7,777 deposited in my bank account tomorrow. It's done. That's what I deserve. I literally told all of you how to save your spirit. Like, you could all give me back $100 for telling you how to save your spirit. Out of all my subscribers, that would be 279,000. So that's $27,900. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like what my time and energy put into this channel is worth. That's what I deserve. Anyway, I'll be happy with $7,777 done in my bank account. In my bank account, ASAP. Thank you. Thank you. So, much love. Is this my last video or not? I don't know. Will I get my woman, my gorgeous sunflower black woman, 10 out of 10, spiritual, sexy, all the good things? Of course. I don't care how many archons, demons I have to slay, I'm getting it. How do you guys think I found the egg in the first place? That's what I do. I'm wired to find the egg by any and all means, if that wasn't clear to you. I already found the cosmic egg. I'm just looking for the earthly one. Like, this is just bonus points at this point. Sexiest man alive. Alien Slayer. Demon Slayer. Superhero. And we're live on New Earth. Let's go. Dragon Angel. Read the description. Donate.